How's it? Today's Saturday, July 8th, and I could do half of my sumo deadlifts today. Today was not very good. It was a lot better than last week, which is progress, I guess. I came in today intending to do sumo deadlifts up to like a heavy single, and on like 120 or so, I started hurting on my lower back. 70 is okay here, but it was not pleasant by any stretch of the imagination. I thought that given yesterday's lifting, snatches did hurt a little bit. No pain on the cleans, no pain in the front squats. So I figured today would be okay. That it'd be better than last week. I mean, it was better than last week, but there was still pain. Watch this. Yeah, I'm not happy here. I'm not happy at all. So, given that I wanted to stick it out today, I put my belt on here and I just tried to stick it out. And honestly, it was a lot better. As long as I get like extension in my hips, not my hips, pardon me, in my lower back, if my lower back is extended and my hips allow me to hold on to that position, everything is okay. What really actually hurts is trying to lower the weight controlled. So you'll see not so much on that one, but at heavier weights, I try to lower the weight for the eccentric because a lot of the work, at least from a scientific standpoint, you put a lot more force on your muscles by doing the eccentric loading because you get. I'm not really gonna go into the science of it. Watch this here. Here's 140. Watch me try to set this down. Yeah, and I'm like, no, there's no way I can do that. Look at me, very unhappy. Try it with 150 here. Honestly, deadlift was okay. Moved really slowly, but there was absolutely no pain until right there. And I talked to my coach about it. He said to probably stop, but I wanted to do 160 because I'm stubborn and, that's just how I roll. So my hips are, sorry, my lower back is extended and I'm able to lock out perfectly fine. And then just trying to lower the bar eccentrically is just not happening today. Zach's actually a very, very good power lifter. And he actually told me about my hips being, sorry, my pelvis being out of position on my down the eccentrics. And it's happening here even with just 70 for my down sets. I'm just doing this just to practice the positions. And he said that if you have if you have the ability to pick up the bar all the way up to lockout with no pain whatsoever, and then there's pain going back down, he said like 99% chance it's going to be an issue with your bracing with your pelvis. So for me, like you can see here, it's already different, and it looks like I'm able to move a little bit better, but it's different from the top down. So watch this, right? So I pick it up. Picking it up is fine, but like look how much further I'm leaned forward here. It's a lot more similar to the concentric movement or the upward movement of the bar. And then if you go back and watch the 120, 140, 150, 160, all of them I'm just not in a good position for that. So that's something I need to practice moving forward. I thought that today if I warmed up better and just went slower for my reps and stuff, it would be okay. And it wasn't, but I was able to do the at least the pick up the bar portion. So that is a huge positive when looking at the grand scheme of things. At the end of the day, I'm not trying to pick up the bar with my back flexed like at all. That is just not something I am interested in. Um, I don't want to do that when I'm snatching. I don't want to do that when I'm cleaning. So practicing it now with super heavy weights is absolutely beneficial. So, it's a learning experience. I think that I definitely am working on the stretching, and it does help a lot. I think that for me right now, I'm just trying to continue lifting. I don't want to be in pain all the time and whatnot. So, yeah, after that, I moved into my bench press here. I didn't know what I was gonna do, so I was like, all right, like I'm gonna do 225 for sure. Well, I actually didn't even know. I didn't know how many reps I was gonna do either, but I ended up doing 5, which surprised me a lot, and I'm pretty happy with that. And I ended up doing down sets at I think 135 for 10, just because I had done a set of 5 already. Like that's kind of a lot, so I wasn't gonna do down sets at 5. So just like 3 sets of 10 for my down sets at 135. For what it's worth, I think a set of 10, even at 135, this weighs less than I do. I think that's a lot. Like I don't think that I'm reaching like muscle fatigue, but definitely feel like if I go slow enough and I pause and I have perfect technique, I feel like I can still get work out of this weight. Probably a lot more if I do heavier weights, but I don't know, man. Today was a little bit off, so I wasn't trying to I wasn't trying to kill myself today. That would have been a little bit too much to go a little bit heavier than that. Who knows? Maybe I could have done 185 for 10. I don't know. Finished off with just the one movement here for accessories here, just back extensions. These don't hurt at all on my lower back, so I do think that that is a positive thing. I will further examine my pelvis position and hip bracing and core bracing throughout everything as I continue to stretch and hopefully get better. But that's all for today. Thank you for watching. Shoots.